And good afternoon, everyone. Friendly Clairvaux reporting live here in downtown Columbia. Once again, we are back for the 25th annual Share Your Holiday Food Drive. We've been here since 6 o'clock this morning, and we have been collecting non-perishable food items for Harvest Hope. Many of you are dropping by, especially during lunchtime, so we want to thank you all for that. We want to also thank you for scanning the QR code that you see here on your screen by donating to this nonprofit organization. And of course, this would not be possible without the generous help of so many different organizations here across the Midlands. And before we welcome in our next special guest that we have, just wanted to show you all some stats really quick. Now, Harvest Hope is South Carolina's largest food bank, providing over 20 million meals on average to neighbors across the Midlands, the PD, and the upstate as well. Now, earlier I spoke with the CEO, Erin Rowe, and she basically talked about how it's important that you all give as much as you can now because they're collecting for food for January and February. Joining us now is Richland County Sheriff Leon Lott. Good afternoon, Sheriff Lott.
Good afternoon. Great to be with you. I hear the sirens coming.
Yep.
And you know what that means.
That means the Richland County Sheriff deputies are getting ready to donate to Harvest Hope Food Bank. It's such a great image to see here, Sheriff. We're going to have some of the cameras showing that in just a few moments here. But Sheriff, talk about your years of partnership with Harvest Hope.
We've been here from the very beginning, and this is a fantastic time to reach out to our friends and neighbors in our community that need hope, that need help, and we're here to provide that.
Absolutely. And Sheriff, how about you as the deputies are making their way? We see the whole cavalry here coming in. You personally, what does it mean for you, and especially as a father, to help those who need help?
Well, there's so many kids out here that need some help, and we can provide that. So I encourage everybody, it doesn't matter if you can give $5, you give one can, every little bit helps. So come on out and donate. Help a family, help some kids.
Exactly. And here you have it. You are seeing the double boxes that we have here on your screen right now. The sheriff's department, the deputies here. Check out that car right there. They are making their way over to the donation spot, and that donation spot is where they will be unloading the food into into those bins for Harvest Hope Food Bank, Sheriff. And as they're doing it now, this is not something that you all just haphazardly do.
No, we planned this. This is something we look forward to every year. We planned it so that we want to make sure that we're helping our friends and our neighbors. And Harvest Hope, that last word, hope, that's what we're providing for people, is some hope.
And speaking about that hope, you all are here to serve and protect. That's what you do. So this is just part of the mission of the Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, it's not about locking people up. It's about helping people. And this is the way we can help people in our community. So look at us in a different way. When you see this uniform, it's not something bad. Today is something very good. We're providing some food for some families here in the Midlands.
You're right about that. And excuse me, Sheriff's Department, not office, but Sheriff's Department. Sheriff, there might be some folks that might be watching, Sheriff, as the deputies and investigators are unloading right now. Take a look at all of that, those non-perishable food items that they're bringing and they're dropping off right here. We're on the Washington Street side, the corner of Sumter and Washington at First Baptist Church. And so, Sheriff, seeing your men and women taking part in this, that must really make you proud.
It does. It makes me very proud of what they do, and they care. They're doing this because they care. They're not made to do this. This is all volunteers that went out and got these perishable items, and they're bringing them here. And so here we are. We're here helping people. That's what we're all about. That's what your Richland County Sheriff's Department is all about, helping people.
And any final words, Sheriff? We just had Thanksgiving for a lot of people. Now we're going into Christmas, going into New Year's Day. Any final remarks for the people of the Midlands when it comes to helping their neighbors?
Well, reach out to somebody who needs some help. We're all been in that position one time, so don't look down on somebody because they're struggling. Reach down and help pull them up that ladder and help them out. And you can do it. It doesn't matter how small it is. It's the fact that you care. That's a little bit of joy you can put in somebody's heart and a smile on a child's face.
Having Sheriff Leon Lott with the Richland County Sheriff's Department. Sheriff, thank you so much for being here this afternoon. We appreciate that. And as you all are seeing right now, you're taking a look at Richland County Sheriff's deputies and investigators unloading the non-perishable food items to the back of that truck here that will be given to Harvest Hope Food Bank. Once again, Harvest Hope accepting those non-perishable food items for many families, and which is so important because 1 out of 10 South Carolinians actually go hungry. And for a lot of people, you may think like, wow, this is 2023. This is not something that should happen. but this is in fact a reality for so many people. Could be your neighbor, could be your coworker, quite frankly. You just don't know, because a lot of people really don't open up about those type of things because it tends to be private. But we're here publicly wanting to help those out and help those neighbors who need help. So once again, we will be here until 10:30 tonight, and coming up in about 2 hours, we're going to have a special guest. We are having Professor Jeffrey Lampkin and the Francis Marion Gospel Choir that's going to be here. That's going to be bringing great sounds of the season. And Sheriff, that's one thing, since Sheriff Lott is still here, one thing about Christmas, you have to have the music, Sheriff.
You got to have the music. And Jeffrey's got that music too. He's got that smile like you do, but he can sing.
There you have it. So we are going to have Jeffrey, who's going to be here, and that gospel choir, the Francis Marion, award-winning Francis Marion Gospel Choir, along with Professor Jeffrey Lampkin. So we are going to be excited about that. And once again, everybody, please stop by and see us. Come see the sheriff too as well. Come on down, everybody. Reporting live in downtown Columbia, I'm Freddie Clairvaux, Watch Fox News, Local First.